SpaceX is gearing up for what could be their most important Starship test yet. Flight 9, scheduled for no earlier than May 27th, isn't just another test flight. It's SpaceX's chance to prove they can overcome the failures that have plagued their last two missions. Let's talk about what went wrong first. Flight 8 back in March was cruising along nicely until about 8 minutes in when something SpaceX calls an energetic event happened in the back of the ship. That's space industry speak for something blowed up. Several Raptor engines were lost, the ship lost control, and the whole thing ended up as debris. Flight 7 had similar issues with both missions failing to complete their main objectives. The problem seems to be tied to SpaceX's new Block 2 Starship design. They upgraded pretty much everything: new flaps, better batteries, improved avionics, and a completely redesigned fuel system for the Raptor engines. Sometimes when you change everything at once, you create new problems, and that's exactly what appears to have happened here. But SpaceX doesn't just throw up their hands and try again. They've been putting their Raptor engines through extended testing at their McGregor facility, really pushing them to understand what went wrong. They've also done successful static tests for Flight 9, confirming that 29 out of 33 engines on the booster are ready to go. So what's different about Flight 9? Well, for starters, this will be the first time they're reusing a super heavy booster, specifically Booster 14-2, which previously flew on Flight 7. Instead of trying to catch it with the tower like they've done before, they're planning to splash it down in the Gulf of Mexico while running some experiments. They want to see what happens when they don't fire one of the center engines during landing. It's all about testing the limits. The main goals are ambitious. They want to deploy 8 Starlink simulators that will intentionally burn up over the Indian Ocean, demonstrate that Raptor engines can restart in space, and test their upgraded heat shield during re-entry. But here's the big one. They're planning to begin testing in-space refueling by transferring supercold propellants between starships. This is huge for SpaceX's Mars ambitions, and remember that's been one of the major goals for this project all along. If successful, Flight 9 could mark a turning point for the Starship program. SpaceX has gotten FAA approval, addressed the technical issues from Flight 8, and they're ready to push forward with increasingly complex missions. The road to Mars is paved with explosions and failures, but each test gets them closer to that fully reusable interplanetary transportation system they're chasing. Making rockets is hard. Making reusable rockets is harder, and it makes you wonder how on earth we managed to get to the moon and back in 1969, doesn't it? So will Flight 9 finally stick a landing? And we'll find out soon enough. Stay tuned.
So that's another video in the can. If you find this informative or interesting, please consider liking and subscribing down below. And remember, be excellent to each other.